And welcome, everybody. Welcome to another Nerdy Collective. Got a nice little surprise for you tonight and a nice, wonderful guest. And all the co-hosts are going to be on for tonight. Hope you enjoy the show. And now that I got you, boom. So welcome to another Nerdy Collective, another Saturday night, up late. Thank you for everybody for coming to the show late at night, and I really appreciate it. And all my co-hosts do. All the links are down below in the description, even for my guest for tonight. Nice. It's going to be a wonderful surprise. You're going to love it. So I have a couple big shout outs. One is to Papa Wheelie, brother. Big shout out to you, Red Hulk Dad. We also got Frostbite out there and Helvetica Illustrations. Please go check them out. And before we start the show, I have a big shout out for my brother out there, Bruce Manston. Happy birthday. And I want a big shout out to him. Big thank you to him. He actually I have some books. I'm just going to show you a real quick spot. But this is from one of my brothers. His birthday was today. This is Heavy Metal Magazine from 91. There's a reason why he gave me these. Here's some pinups. Excellent artists that were in this back then. Another one. This is actually French. Yeah, they're adult magazines, but that's okay. And I will get to that story after we're done. And on with my guest. Here we go. Bam. Welcome to the Nerdy Collector Show, the only place you should be late at nights. Your support means a great deal to me and the crew. A huge thank you to you, the community. Please, let's give a warm welcome to none other than Sandz Group and Collectibles. Sandz. Comic book community, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. Now on with the show.
Oh man, I love it. Welcome to the Nerdy Collective Show. I am here at the Comic Book G Spot with my man G-Man and the rest of the crew. What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for having me on
Absolutely.
tonight, my brother. I so appreciate the opportunity to come on. And those graphics, man, I hope you don't mind me stealing some of that goodness.
That's
man.
okay. All good.
gotta spread
You can
the
have it.
word on
I
that.
actually will send you that. I'll send you that one I did with the
That
little
was
with the
fire, bro. That was fire, man. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for having me on, man. It's a Saturday
Absolutely.
night. We all the way live. Sunday morning, some places, but y'all know what it is, man. We having fun. So let's go up late with the ladies and gents. I am here ready to rock and roll. So I hear you're gonna grill me tonight. What are you gonna grill me
it's gonna be a Q&A about you, brother. I hope you have some fun. So let's get our co-hosts on here. Here we go. Number one. Boom. Here we go.
What up, collecting fam? What's going on out there? Thanks for joining us on the Nerdy Collective.
You're awesome, Deuce. Okay, next. Here we go.
Hello, and I hope everyone's okay in Florida.
Yes. Big time. Next. Yes. And next.
In Florida and surviving.
Yes.
There you go, man.
No problem.
Prayers out to Florida and everybody in the hurricane path.
West Coast got it hard, man. West Coast got it bad. So, the Cantonese Comic Kid, if you're out there, bro.
Yeah,
thinking of
please.
You, man.
Shout out. Yeah. Please.
He put a message on Facebook saying that he's all right, didn't he?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Salute. Oh my God.
Buddy.
What a beautiful panel. I appreciate you guys having me on, man. This is an honor, man, and a pleasure on my end to join this crew tonight and talk a little bit about the community, to talk about comics, to talk about just myself and in general, and also find out a little bit more about you, gents, and maybe Carol. I heard Lady might be joining.
Caroline, maybe show up. We'll see. She might be running late. We will see. Hopefully she shows up. She is invited. She knows. Anyway, okay, let's start. Who wants to start? Q&A for Sandz here. Who wants to start?
All right. I got a question.
Come on.
Where in the world did the Cookie Monster thing come from, man?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, that is first off.
No, I see him.
Here
Yeah,
it comes. Here it comes. Get ready.
So with regards to the Cookie Monster, man, the whole persona came about because when I first started doing these auctions, I would always be sitting here, and this is kind of like my foyer living kitchen area, and over there is the stove and everything, and my wife and son would always come and say, "Hey, bake us some cookies while you're over there." And so literally, you would hear the dinging of the stove and be like, beep, beep. And I'll be like, oh, those are my fresh baked cookies. And people just started going with it. And so the Cookie Monster, the fresh baked cookies, I started calling my comics, my collectibles, all of those fresh baked cookies, and the cookie shop is open, and it's one of those things that kind of just stuck with me. I'm over here eating a lot of times you'll hear me talking in the background of a show, and I'm like nibbling on cookies or something else of that nature. So people started really taking to the Cookie Monster persona, and it just ran with it. So that's the Cookie Monster right there, ladies and gents.
I mean, I was just curious because like I've heard it, and I was like, what in the world is with this cookie thing, man?
Smiley
Yes. Hey. Tori, good to see you.
So nice to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, I think Captain was in here too a minute ago.
Yeah, he was. I just brought him up. I think it was Chemist brother. What is up? Here we go. What was one of the most favorite PC comics from you'll never sell?
Oh, that's a good question. That is a great question. I think for me, it's actually I have a piece right behind me, and I was told to bring some stuff that meant meant something to me, and it's the purple one, right? We got purple, all kind of logos. I don't know how we got all of this.
My wife grew up with him.
You can see Prince behind here.
Oh, so love this.
So just in general, man, I would say a piece that I wouldn't sell is actually this rock and roll Prince. This, beyond the music, beyond the comic itself, just transformative to society. Prince music, everything that he meant for the culture. The purple one will live on forever. So this is definitely one piece that would never go up. I get Stu Cat in my auctions all the time, like, how much is the Prince? It's not. And trust me, I move a lot of product, but this will not come out of my.
You kind of purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Yes. Oh my gosh, how funny is that? Even to this day, that movie stands up, guys.
It's a great movie. It really is. And I mean, Purple Rain, the soundtrack, the album is top to bottom.
That was Prince's worst regret was with Warner Brothers. He lost so much money on that movie. So much money in that movie. So much.
Well, think about what they found in his vault. What his family was trying to sell off, like just the songs he never bothered releasing.
He never completed so much work. Yeah, in his vault.
I mean, I don't want to get your channel canceled, but Warner Brothers is kind of the mafia of the movies.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know.
Not gonna lie.
We all know this. Yeah,
everybody knows.
They will come for it. So.
Let them come for me.
They're not doing too great right now, are they?
No.
Yeah.
No, they're really not. They're in a lot of debt, actually.
Yeah, I think they're going to be up for sale again too. So we shall see.
Yeah, Discovery to another company.
Oh man, but yeah, just so to answer that question, the Prince. Listen. This is a Prince doll.
My wife, when she watches this on the rewind, she's gonna love this.
So, awesome. So I'm not only a comic collector. I collect, a bunch of other things.
See, this is what I want to know. This is what we want to know, buddy.
I collect Funkos, figures, all kinds of goodness. And a good buddy of mine was able to order me a custom kind of Prince.
Wow.
Nice.
So it comes with a nice character photo. You got the kid.
Wow. Look at that.
20 of 30.
30. Wow.
That is badass.
That's cool, man. That's really cool.
That's an action figure, not a doll.
Dude, that is so cool. Is it made out of porcelain? Is that a porcelain?
No, it's not porcelain.
Okay.
No, but so between this, some of the figures and different things. Actually, my wife collects Funkos and Barbies and Marvel action figures as well. And I got her one of these Barbies that was like Dias de la Muertes.
Yeah.
It was like $100. Yes. We checked on it the other day. It was like $1,000 Funk Barbie now. It went crazy all of a sudden.
Wow.
So I was like, oh man, these Barbies are worth money too. So But yes.
What is he asking? Questions. Question.
You're
What
so
were you
stiff
thinking
arm.
when you get?
So who that
dat?
is bringing up history? Just so you guys know, I run a lot of shows with Who Dat.
Sure.
We're pretty close. He's on my show. I'm on his all the time. And what happened was, so I don't really put my son on camera as much, right? So for me, he was coming into the shot, and I was like, "Oh, stand back!" So everybody was like, "Oh, Sandz did one of the ultimate
Stiff arm.
those ultimate stiff arms and Heisman Trophy." And I was like, "Nah, you guys are crazy." But you know, it's lived in infamy for a year now, and so on and so forth. So the stiff arm will live forever in the community.
That's hilarious. Oh, real quick here, you guys. We got another co-host coming on.
Lady S.
Yeah, this is. Hold on, you're gonna love this because this is my uncle, my buddy. Love this guy. I got a book here on my desk. I want to thank him for. Here he is.
What's up?
Man, hey, I'd have been in Twitter, but I was playing spades on Facebook.
What's up, Roman?
Uncle Roman.
I was playing
Uncle
spades on
Roman.
Facebook for like an hour. We were going to 500, and I thought it was done, and it was horrible. It was like 30 hands.
Uncle Roman, since I got you on here live, I gotta shout you out really quick, buddy. Uncle Roman a couple of weeks ago sent me an AOK. He sent me a bunch of Dracula books from Bram Stoker's Dracula comics, but the one that stuck out was this one. And I'm not gonna show them all. I'm just gonna show the one. But Uncle Roman, this was from 1959. It's a Charlton, a volume 1, number 14. Love this.
Ooh.
Nice.
Look at that nice crispy copy, dude. Uncle Roman, thank you, brother. And I really, dude, this was awesome. Thank you. And all of those Dracula Bram Stokers by Topps, there was 3 of them that had the card still in them. Literally had the card still in them. So,
Poly bag
thank
still.
you so much, man.
Yeah,
That
they
was
were probably
awesome.
back. Yeah,
Even Vlad the Impaler ones, you sent those too. I think, dude, thank you. That was a great
They
holiday.
didn't match up with me, so you know. I thought they did better with you.
Thank you.
The king
But
of
anyhow,
Detroit being
okay,
generous.
back to our guest. Questions, gentlemen. Questions for Sandz. I want to know something. I'm going to ask a question.
What's up, G-Man?
So, Sandz, how long you been collecting? What is your favorite villain? And who's your favorite hero?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Three questions.
So,
So I took questions away from you guys. I apologize.
I got into.
You got to think of your question.
comics. I got into comics very early. I was probably about 8 or 9, starting to get into comics. But I actually worked in a comic book store when I was 13, before it was legal.
Sorry.
Up in New York, I was able to sweep and clean up a shop for free comics that was on Amsterdam Avenue. I think it was like 92nd Street in Amsterdam. And it was so much fun. I would get all my comics and just got into it for so many years. So I've been collecting since early 90s. I want to say maybe a little bit before then, but I did have a long hiatus. I want to say probably 20 years in between, where I would just kind of revisit my comics. I would carry my comics with me, but I wasn't really diving in or continuing to collect. But like so many others, COVID got a lot of people back into comics, and I just got back into it. My wife actually got me a coffee table book of the hip hop covers.
Nice.
And that actually did it. I was like, wait, this is what's going on in comics right now? And then I started going back to the shops. I got my first book, my first look at The Batman Who Laughs. So you talk about villains that I love. Right now, my favorite villain is The Batman Who Laughs. And speaking of favorite heroes, it's got to be that guy that's causing all of the ruckus right now, Wolverine, right? So definitely my favorite hero, favorite villain right now, and probably going forward is going to be Batman Who Laughs. I actually love that villain. I love how they did it, the history of it. Oh, it's so good. So that's where we are, man. Great questions. I appreciate that, G-Man.
Yeah.
So were you more of a Marvel or DC kid?
I was a Marvel kid all the way.
I mean, it's New York. Come on.
I did not like
Marvel.
DC growing up, and now I'm starting to get into DC. I actually like actually going back and reading a lot of the DC early stuff, and so it's actually becoming more and more interesting to me. But I grew up, just Spider-Man and his amazing friends, watching those Saturday morning cartoons. Yes, so Saturday morning, Spidey and his amazing friends, the Hulk, all of that good stuff. It was like a Marvel Saturday morning with Stan Lee talking to me. I couldn't be a part of DC at that point in time in my life.
That was my entry level drug. 100%.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. It was actually addictive, and I just don't think the kids get the same experience we had with cartoons and everything that we grew up on in the late 70s, early 80s, that type of stuff. It's totally different. They were selling us a bunch of cereal and products, but we had good cartoons.
Yeah, had decent cartoons.
TMNT, Batman the Animated Series, Gargoyles, the X-Men cartoon,
Speaking of X-Men, looking forward to that reboot.
Mm-hmm. That was them kids' cartoon. I was grown then. What y'all talking about? CBS when they had the Lone Ranger on there, and they had
Lone Ranger.
Everybody did on CBS did that run. Everyone did the same run and did that same flip where they grab their knee and flip like that on every show.
Listen, I used to get off on Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost was good.
The Slee Stacks. It used to be Detroit
The
Pistons
Slee
players.
Stacks.
Man,
All right,
I was just talking to a friend of mine at a comic book store. He went to a Vegas convention for Star Trek, and there the two kids from the Land of the Lost were actually there, and they had the heads of the little Slee Stacks, and they would sing the song, and he had a whole video. Man, he was geeking out with that, and I was like, man, I can remember that to this day.
Bill Lambier from those Pistons was one of the Slee Stacks.
Oh man!
Want to see my favorite Saturday morning cartoon?
Yeah, I knew it. Hold on.
Dundar
the Barbarian.
I love that. Where'd you get that?
Dundar.
Did somebody do that for you?
Somebody was selling it. It's a Justice League.
Are you kidding me?
I do, yeah.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's so cool.
What was that family that had the rhino that shot the shit out of its horn? The
Herculoids.
Yeah.
Herculoids, yes.
Ugla and Igloo. The little ghost like flexible Ugla and Igloo, whatever the name, something like that.
Roman, you know what's funny? I got that blank cover too, but it's got Deathstroke on it for that. I mean, yeah, imagine that.
Who was the artist on that, Roman?
Yeah.
I got it from
Who did that?
Tony Jr.
Probably Alex Boss.
He used to sell Tom Cook.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought
it
the original
was a guy that grew up for this guy named Tony Jr. that used to sell on the Warriors channel.
Wow.
I had this and something else, and this was drawn for him by this guy. Yes,
That's really cool.
That is awesome.
Prized possession. Can't get a thing. It's hard to get it. They got a book, but I think it's in the UK.
So I got some, speaking of blank covers, and one of the things that we do on the channel, this is a blank cover from Tank. And
I was going to say that looks like Tank. So.
AOK he sent me, but we have a show on my channel called Blank Cover Battles, man, and this is the type of stuff, man, that we love to. We put artists versus each other. Think Chopped, right?
Okay.
And you guys know the Cooking Food Network.
Yeah.
Chopped, right? So I got two artists in Blank Cover Battle Stadium. They got 1 hour to do a blank cover. They don't know the theme. They don't know the twist. and they got to go at it, right? And you can have
that's kind of cool.
So Helvetica was on this show, and you know how gorgeous Helvetica covers are.
Of course,
man. But basically, his work is so detailed that putting him into the pressure cooker, he wants to be so intricate that sometimes you don't finish the whole the artwork within an hour. And so he actually did not win his challenge, but he did a hell of a cover. When he finished it, it was amazing. He actually had a Hellcat that was spawned. So we had a Alice in Wonderland meets McFarlane theme, and it was like his cover was something of legends. But having an hour to do it was crazy, and so we love doing this kind of concept, man. It was so much fun. But what I'm learning, I'm getting a chance to meet so many artists in the community. So shout out to the artists who did your John Wick back there. I would love to just keep connecting with these artists in the community.
There's another artist in the community right now in the chat. Is Art Chemist. Yeah, Art Chemist.
Yes, he was just asking me when's the next blank cover battle.
Showing off another blank cover. This was done by Colette Turner, who's done a lot of the Dynamite and Coffin Comics variants, and she did a Zatanna for me.
That is fire.
Beautiful.
And CGC'd it for me. Beautiful. Price was great on it, and she did very intricate work on it. One of my favorite blank covers I've had done.
I have all Art Chemists and all the community artists. I've got like 12 books up on my mounted on my ceiling wall of them. I got Art Chemist up there. There's like a couple from Art Chemist. There's a couple from Jim Boatwright. Yeah, I collect them. And the next one on that list is Helvetica. I have a stack of books like this that I want him to do. So I'll be hiring him to do that.
Yes. Yeah. Listen, that guy is the hardest working man in comics right now. Between the art, running the shows, and everything he's doing, man. Shout out to Helvetica, because I don't think he gives himself enough credit for how good his art looks, man.
Okay, we have a question in the chat. I want to get to a couple questions in the chat. First, I'm trying to figure out the one Dusty's asking me. Dusty Brick Brown's in the house, my buddy.
Hey, can I say something right quick?
What's that?
I just looked this dude up because I never looked it up just for the first time. I did this this cover here, this Thundar.
Yeah.
Hashtag Tom Cook artist. He got a picture of him, animated and director Tom Cook classic TV shows. And he got He-Man. He did get a cover on a beautiful one of He-Man and Superman together, standing there posing.
Really?
I guess the animator and director Tom Cook classic TV shows. And I see He-Man and the Super Friends, and I guess he did all this. So he looked like he's late 50s, early 60s.
So that's an original.
He had this. I didn't know this guy was like famous or something. I just bought it.
That's interesting, dude. That's really cool.
Yeah. So anybody looking, that's what I guess I got it by somebody important.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I just thought it was a regular old Tom Cook dude. I didn't know who Tom Cook was.
Hey, Ron, put it in my box, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, put it in my box. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I want to get to a couple questions in the chat. First, I'm trying to find. Hold on. What do you got, Carlito?
Hold on. So
turn it to the side. Turn it to the side. Go like a 45-degree angle. There you go. And I'll bring it up close.
Dark Side War 41. I don't know who the artist is on this. I went to the community. They can't find out. I bought it on eBay a long time ago, but Deathstroke. Yeah.
Nice.
I love that they got him unmasked there as well.
Oh yeah,
that's fire.
Very.
Anyway, so yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, no, all good. All right. Okay. Couple questions in the chat. First, I'm trying to get to Barbarian. Dusty Brick Brown. Dusty Brick Brown asked. I had an above question for Guest G, man. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for it. First, big shout out to Chris Large, buddy. What is up? Hold on.
It's put Tarzan in the Super 7.
I'm looking for it, buddy. I'm looking for it. Where is it? Super 7, you said?
Tarzan and the Super 7.
Ah, okay. What's the question though? What
from
was-
Dusty. I think Dusty was asking, do I have any Purple Rain homage covers?
Yeah, is that it?
Yeah,
The
that's
back
the
row
one.
one.
So the Purple Rain homage cover that I do have is actually why is it escaping me? What's the black comic?
There it is. I found it.
Where they,
Bitterroot.
the Monster Hunters
Bitterroot.
Bitterroot. Yes. So I do have the Bitterroot Purple Rain homage cover. I am looking for the back. Oh, I also have Tyler Kirkham's Snake Eyes.
Oh,
Where he's at the door. That cover just is too funny.
right.
But I do
There's
have
no
a
Under a
couple
Cherry
of
Moon
those.
variants. What the fuck, man?
Okay, and then there was one more here. Hold on.
Was it Who Dat and tell everyone about the Cookie Gang and why he's getting blocked with his verse.
Oh my
Sorry, guys,
god!
I'm trying to get to you. Hold on.
So with regards to Who Dat's comment, there was a time where I would type in and I'll be talking. I'll be like, "Oh, hey, what's up, Cookie Gang? So good to see you guys!" Right? And then I'm typing, and all of a sudden, YouTube would instantly block me, and we were like, "What is going on?"
The gang.
We were like, "Are they filtering out that I'm saying I'm calling gang activity or what?"
Oh, yeah.
It was just
It's all
so.
the Russian porn bots.
It was they had
Yeah, probably.
porn bots that just
Probably.
show
I don't
up.
want to
It was
see
like,
them.
boop, boop, boop,
Trust
boop,
me, I
boop.
don't want to see them.
Talking about some cookie? Nah,
Right.
man, can't have that.
You know you've made it when the porn bots start bombarding your show.
True.
You have made it to the big
True.
It's insane.
They will
it happens
officially
a lot,
keep coming
and we haven't seen it
back
in a
every 10 minutes. Click here.
As long as
Oh,
they
yeah.
keep coming.
They're
All right,
notorious.
Sandz, I've got a question for you.
Yes,
while.
Martin.
One second, Martin. Well, I just want to get to the chat real quick. We'll get to you. Hold on. So, our chemist asked question for everyone on the panel, and I can show that right now. Question for everyone on the panel: your top 2 hard to ever sell comics that mean a lot to you. Ones that would never sell, I can answer that really quick. All of my art pieces would never sell. I would never sell them, especially if they're done by the community. There's no way. Art chemist, I love your work, and I can't wait to show it again because people need to see your work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sandz needs to see your work because it's amazing.
Hey, Helvetica.
Scotty Young remarked comics.
What?
The Scotty Young remarked ones.
There
I've
you
got
go.
one that needs to sell, but I can't sell it. I don't
Continue.
think.
Dan?
Don't do it. Don't do it, Martin. Don't do it.
My original art covers, of course, because those were custom made, and Dark Knight Returns #1, my CGC I won't sell because that basically was my entry drug to hardcore Batman.
There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
that is awesome. Yeah, for me, I said so the Purple Rain back there.
Yep.
Also, I got a awesome AOK from good friend in the community, Amber and Creamer and Cash Comics.
Nice.
They had Guy Gilchrist in the shop, and he did a Funko Pop for me, Jim Henson Funko Pop, where he did the Cookie Monster on there.
Nice.
And also did a comic. It was on Something Is Killing the Children, and it was Cookie Monster with the Something Is Killing the Children mask. It just came out at one. It was I got into Something Is Killing the Children. I never was really into indie books and stuff, and that stuff was taken off, and I really loved it. But between that and mixing it with the Cookie Monster, Something Is Eating the Cookies came up, and that is what kind of stuck there, and it has gone, from there on. So as you can see, my stand is Something
Nice.
Eating the Cookies
Nice.
with the
Love
Cookie
it.
Monster and all.
Who did the stand?
Rad Hawk Dad.
Yeah, I
Hey,
figured it
that's
looked
the guy
like
I was
him.
just shouting out at the beginning of the show.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So those 2 would never leave my collection.
Okay. Next, Deuce. Roman?
I have some. I've got a lot of signed stuff from back in the day that I just never even thought I'd even get a hold of. I probably will never sell my ASM 300.
Yep.
Just simply because I didn't pay a dime for it. I actually won it in the contest.
Oh wow.
So, and I still have it, and it's still minty. And then, like I said, any kind of art piece I get from anybody, I never ever. And there's a lot of AOK stuff I've gotten too that's super cool. That just means a lot to me because of the people that sent it to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yep.
Roman?
So that stuff just stays with me.
Absolutely.
Roman? Don't fall
Roman.
asleep.
Roman.
Mine is like 4.
Go ahead.
All right. Hey,
I tried to sell this, and I don't think I'm ever trying to sell it again.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
Is that the Canadian?
Oh, come on.
yeah.
Why are you gonna try to sell that? Keep
And
that.
then
You don't have to sell it.
I can't replace that book. The key is you can't some books you can't replace.
Right.
Keep it.
I love this book.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool one.
Obviously, my man, I'm not. He might go in the coffin with me.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
There you go.
Uncle Roman, I got a bunch of stuff you'd like
I
to
had
see.
2 of these. I sold one a long time ago. Somebody got this listed for $3,000 on eBay.
Wow.
I'm never selling mine. The 3-pack.
No,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Battle of
yeah.
the Planets.
Battle
That's
of the
Rome's
Planets.
thing.
Absolutely.
That's
That's
cool,
the
bro.
3-pack right there.
That's really
It's
cool.
still in the original bag, never been opened.
Oh, yeah.
My
That's
man,
cool.
if you know Sean Richards, Dark Richards, as I call him, he got my other one for like dirt cheap back in the day.
Yeah, I'd like to get a hold of one of those myself, and I know Dusty Brick Brown would too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Martin, how about you,
That
buddy?
might go in the coffin with me too.
Did you answer the question, Martin?
Yeah, Strange Academy remarked one, remember?
Excellent. Okay. I hope that answers your question, buddy. I want to make sure I get to it. And Dusty Brick Brown, I'm not sure. Tarzan and the Super 7. I think that was part of a question. Space Ghost was the shit. That was fun.
yeah.
too.
I'm trying to get a space.
And the Wacky Racers, those were the best.
I believe that was Space
Ghost. Yeah. The Space Ghost. I just trying to get to the chat really quick, you guys.
Love
Sorry.
Gold Key Battle of the Planets.
Here we go.
AK
The
Gotcha
book, right?
Man.
Okay, I got it, I think. Chris, we're getting back to
What up,
we're
Chris?
getting back to where we're at. And Helvetica's in the house. Yo. How you guys doing? Maddie
What up,
Freeze.
Helvetica? Matty
Thank
Freeze.
All right, here we go. Everyone. Okay, here we go.
So,
Everyone.
Wait, Robert, can I do mine too?
There he goes. Wait, let's go. We'll go right down the line. Hang on. Go ahead, Carlito. You're first.
Well, I want to answer the previous question. So
Which one?
the top 2 that I would never sell or whatever.
Oh, I thought you answered it already.
No, I didn't.
Oh my
man.
God, dude.
I was
no, you
waiting.
put them on.
I was patiently waiting.
Knock yourself out. Go ahead.
So, number 1 would be my Delado Christopher Reeve Superman homage Action Comics 1000. And then number 2 would be my Marv Wolfman first appearance of Deathstroke.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
Badass. Yeah.
anyway, so what's the next one? What's this one we're doing
I'm
now?
so sorry.
Marvel and
Carlito.
DC villain.
Me
Marvel
bad.
DC.
Hold on. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm looking for it. Where is it? No, I lost it. Doggone it.
It's
It
famous.
was-
Come back to me on this. Can you go ahead? Come back to me on. I gotta think about this one. Actually, I got one, but I gotta think about the other one.
Mm.
I've got one, but it isn't a Marvel or DC.
There we go. Boom.
What?
Everyone, who's your favorite, DC or Marvel villain?
Here you go.
DC and Marvel villain. He's not asking for specifics. It can be both.
Oh,
so that's
and a
good.
word. Oh,
Well, mine isn't either, because I think you got to think outside the box. We've got the
oh.
independence as
I
well.
like that. I like that.
Awesome, buddy. That's excellent.
We got Martin over here.
Who's going?
Mine's a Shredder.
Who's going next?
Who?
Shredder.
Shredder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Yeah.
Well,
That's true.
Oh, nice.
Deathstroke
Nice.
and
There we
Bullseye.
go.
Oh, yeah. Roman knows where my heart's at. He knows what's going on.
Absolutely.
Well, I already said Batman Who Laughs. That's one that for DC. For Marvel, I am going to have to go. You know, I could never go wrong with an X-Men villain, and I always love Mr. Sinister. So it's got to be Sinister, man. I'm hoping he comes to the MCU soon.
Ooh. Okay. Marvel, I'm going to say hands down Silver Surfer for me. DC, you asked for specifics. You're asking for Marvel and DC. So,
Silver
DC,
Surfer villain?
Damn, I always seen Silver Surfer as a hero too.
Yeah.
I mean,
his
what did he
roots
say?
are villainous.
He said,
Villain.
what did he say? Favorite DC Marvel? Oh, he said villain. I'm going to read that question correctly. It's down there.
I mean, he literally can be a villain too, right?
Sorta.
Well, originally, kind of.
Yeah, he was originally kind of.
All right, okay, retract that. He said villain. He said villain. All right, Dr. Doom.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then DC, I would have to say oh my goodness. DC.
The Penguin.
The Penguin,
DC.
no. No.
Brainiac.
He's asking for villain though. Oh my
Brainiac.
god.
I mean, I love Penguin, but
All right. Anyway,
Sinestro.
continue, guys. We'll try to get back to the question. Deathstroke is good.
Hold on. I was gonna say I didn't even answer that one, but
Did you want to answer it?
yeah. I think my favorite Marvel villain is that's a tough one. It's a toss up between a couple, either Bullseye, Mystique, or Green Goblin, probably.
Yep.
Green
And
Goblin
then
is so classic.
DC, Huntress was always kind of a baddie, but not really. She's more vigilante.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've always loved the Huntress, and of course the Joker, the most iconic villain probably of all. You know what I mean? As far as DC goes.
All right, we got a question for Sandz. Here we go. Boom, Sandz. I apologize, buddy. Go ahead.
Oh, no worries.
wow, that's a good one.
Please, Matafreeze has got one for you. We were talking about movies. We got Lito and Dan tonight. We went off the rails. I was on Dan's show tonight. Look at Dan. He's looking.
I mean, Dan is off the rails all the time.
Those questions are hurting my head.
What it is this is the epitome. This is the epitome of community, right? We're not necessarily just focused on one person, man.
Yeah.
This is the epitome of community, right? We're all here engaged, laughing, chatting, and answering all of these questions as a whole, as a collective, and that's what it's all about. So I appreciate the individual side of it, but the collective is really what matters as well.
Yep.
But to answer Maddie's question, he said the Last Dragon. It is absolutely in my top 5. Probably,
Am I the baddest?
I'm
Shut
gonna.
up. Am I the meanest? Shut up.
In no particular order, but so in no particular order, The Last Dragon, The Princess Bride, The Never Ending Story.
Wow.
Yes, and then it gets a little bit tougher because I lump all 3 of the Lord of the Rings as one. So I will say that is all 3 as one, and then final. And for number 5, I will go with The Winter Soldier.
The best Marvel movie.
Yes, I put the best Marvel movie in the bunch there. So that is my top 5. I didn't put necessarily all my comedies in there, but
that's okay.
There's a lot of great.
You're good. Oh, good.
So many to choose from, man. It's tough.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I feel like that's a question. If you ask somebody like a week later, it'd be different answers. You know what I mean?
It could be, yeah.
It definitely could be. But I feel like most people have crafted their top 5 like in the early half of their coming up, right? So
Yeah.
Whatever kind of stuck with you as a kid that you can rewatch now and still continue to get enjoyment out of it. That's why I like The Princess Bride. That was always on HBO when I was growing up, and I was just like, as you wish, and all kinds of, I can like, it's one of those movies where it's like you could just kind of if someone quotes a line, or you could just spit out lines from that, like never get into a land war in Asia with death on the line. Like
Inconceivable.
all kinds of stuff from that movie, just crazy. That just sticks in your brain. But so Never Ending Story, Last Dragon, all those types of things, man. You can see those kind of formed in your earlier childhood, so they stick with you if you can look back at them and still watch them to this day.
I swear I've seen The Last Dragon probably 300 times, and every time it comes on, I watch it.
So good, man. It's kind of like The Warriors for me as well, man. I will just watch The Warriors over and guilty pleasure. Here's my guilty pleasure. Zombie genre is my guilty pleasure. So anytime World War Z or Train to Busan is on, I am just watching it.
Dude.
Like my wife is like, what is wrong with you? Like, you've watched World War Z like 50 million times. I'm like, I don't know.
You have to love it when they're running up the mountain, or not up the wall.
Up the wall. For the amount of people that hate that movie, I absolutely love it. I'm like, yo, give me more of this zombie goodness.
I actually hate World War Z, but I respect your opinion. I really do.
No, it's fine. I know there's so many people that hate that movie.
I just, I think it was at a time where I was kind of at zombie fatigue.
Yeah.
And Train to Busan took me out of that. Like, that movie, holy shit. So fucking good.
So good. Oh my God. Now, Peninsula Part 2, you can kick rocks with that.
I have not seen that.
You can kick a bag of rocks with that. That they took a great story and should not have done a part 2, but
that's the we chase the money part.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie though, like
for you as well. He's asking you here. This is Sandz. So he says, what got you into comics? What was your earliest memory of being introduced to into them generally?
So a couple things. I actually had a neighbor when I was growing up in Harlem. His name was Larry. He was actually the neighbor that taught me how to ride my bike in the big field out there. And he had comics, and I wasn't into reading books and all of those things. And he gave my grandmother some comics for me to read. So I remember it was like a Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, just weird colors and all kinds of stuff. And I got into reading comics through, and again, I was probably like about the 8-9 age, and really that just took off. And I started to understand, okay, there's story to this, there's art, there's all kinds of things. And then I started to dive into comics a little bit more after that. So shout out to Larry. Hopefully you're still doing well. And the family over there, the folks family who was from Harlem. And hopefully you guys are doing great if you ever see this.
Larry's last name wasn't Silverstein by chance, was it?
No. It was Folks.
Okay. All right, folks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sandz, I've got my question.
Yes,
there
sir.
You go. Martin, go ahead.
Right.
Knock yourself out, brother.
You can only choose 9/8. Right. So who that's mail delivery person turns up at your door? Which 9/8 are you going to beat him with?
Damn.
Because we know who that's mail worker always damages and stuff. So which one are you going to beat him with?
Which
9/8 do they deserve to be beaten with?
Man, so who that has both, modern.
He has such bad luck.
Yeah, he has modern. He has golden age. He has silver. It's tough to.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, which of your 9/8s do you think he deserves to be beat? He or she, or they, or them? Nah, we've got to be more than these days. Which one are you gonna grab first and go? You shouldn't have. I'm going to show you how not to deliver stuff.
I listen, man. You're putting me in a tough.
You're thinking
spot.
about it too much. You're just grabbing one. He's only there for 5 minutes. You need to grab it and beat him. Which one are you going to do?
Ooh,
Don't think about it. You're just going to grab it.
I'm gonna have to go with. I'm just gonna be humble and bring forth my Batman Who Laughs 9/8 and say, please take mercy on my soul, who that, because I've watched enough of him on Tony Sanders' The Hunt to understand it's a pointless journey to try and tell the man. So I'm not giving up. I'm just letting them know that this is where I stand with it, and that's the book I'm gonna bring out, and you're gonna do what you got to do against me, brother.
Gonna roll over and shake.
Call it homage, then. Couldn't it?
Hey, did Sandz answer a question that was way back at 138 from Matty Freeze, the top five movies?
Yeah, he did.
Were you sleeping again?
Yeah, I was. I was looking for Dusty. I was gonna flex for my man Dusty Brick Brown because he said I've got a gold key Battle of the Planets #1, and I'll flex for you when the G-Man says go ahead and flex just for you, Dusty Brick Brown. I will
There
flex
you go.
just
Thank
for you.
you. Excellent. Thank
So
you.
Sandz, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Top favorite all-time movie personally, like not whatever, just your number one, your personal favorite movie of all time. I love asking people this question because
That's a hard question.
Are interesting.
Yeah, it's got to be. So it's got to be out of that top 5. So the personal number one, I'm gonna have to go with The Last Dragon. It literally has to be like that's something that I can date back to my father taking me and my cousins to go see multiple times. We would go to my dad and be like, he's like, what do you guys want to see? And we're like, The Last Dragon. He's like, again? Like, yes.
Was Vanity or Awakening as a young adult?
I had to be no more than like 6 or 7 years old, but we kept wanting to see it. It was just, I would say top movie go-to of all time, The Last Dragon, definitely.
Nice. Very nice.
What about yourself, Carlito?
You know what it is. You know what it is.
I'm an outlier, so you don't want to go into mine. I mean,
would you say like a Clockwork Orange or something?
No,
it's
gonna be Tenet.
No, it's not. It's not. I don't know. Interstellar, I guess.
Interstellar was brilliant. Brilliant.
Excellent movie.
I love movies like that.
You didn't like that, Dan? Are you serious?
Dan has a problem.
Dan rolled his eyes. I seen him roll his eyes. He's like, what?
He has a problem with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
McConaughey's acting was trash.
It's impossible.
The whole meme thing of him like crying, like he has a problem with that.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking top 5 or just top 5?
No, it's like number one go-to. Like,
number one go-to of all time.
I mean, yeah, they were talking top 5 earlier, but
He says, I want Roman's top 5. I'll be shocked if there ain't any karate movie in there.
It's impossible to do a top 5 for me. Sci-fi, aliens. Horror,
Good one.
good choice.
how you not gonna have Jaws? Horror, aliens. I mean, you know, I'm gonna put aliens as horror. Jaws,
Yep.
I'm gonna put something else because I got to
Shock.
have Star Wars in there. I got to have Star Wars in there.
Sci-fi.
And
Which
then you got
episode of
to
Star
have
Wars?
The Godfather.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And just for you, my favorite kung fu movie is actually the 5 Shaolin Masters.
Ooh.
But just for you, Kid with the Golden Arm. With Kid with the Golden Arm, Silver Spear, Brass Head, Iron Robe.
Not better than the 5 Deadly Venoms.
They were
Yes!
all in. They were all, when they did the movies, other than the 5 Deadly Venoms, they would label them so you would buy them Venom Mob movies. That lets you know that all the actors from the 5 Deadly Venoms are in a Venom Mob movie, whatever the title is. And you would buy that movie.
You didn't put the 36 Chambers of Death in there.
Kid with the Golden Arm has everybody from the 5 Deadly Venoms
There you
plus
go.
in it.
I love it.
Yeah. Like
Run Shaw
if
movies,
Predator,
yes.
if Predator comes on, I can watch that.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah.
Hey, look,
Predator.
there's so many movies. If I'm gonna say Western, Tombstone. I can watch
Oh,
Tombstone every day.
Tombstone.
Hell yeah.
I'm a
I can watch Tombstone
Huckleberry.
every day.
Every time it comes on. Love
Yeah.
it.
I mean, but the greatest Western of all time.
You got to name a military movie, and off the top of my head, there's the one I love. I can watch all day. Behind Enemy Lines.
Oh,
Gene Hackman and
yes.
my man Owen.
Kind of a
whatever
deep,
he is.
deep cut
Yeah,
there.
and the planes when they had the air fight and they shot his planes out the air and he was running behind enemy lines.
Yes.
Gene Hackman and them had to come get him.
Yep.
That was my favorite. And then you go to the other Gene Hackman movie with Denzel. What was that one? In the submarine.
Oh, Crimson Tide.
Crimson
Fucking
Tide.
love
Crimson
that
Tide.
movie.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Oh my god. Totally underrated for sure.
Yeah. So Crimson Tide.
So-
behind enemy
So
lines.
Roman, what's your favorite Western of all time?
Sandz.
Huh?
I thought Roman might
Watch-
want to have some the Shawshank Redemption or something. in
I
there.
have never watched the whole movie.
So
What?
Look, classic movies they say I have never watched. I never watched Three Kings. I never watched Shawshank Redemption. I have not. I've seen scenes from Pulp Fiction in all these movies, like Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
People
so
love Pulp
good.
Fiction like that. I mean, I ain't never watched it.
Drunken Masters.
So Roman, what's your favorite Western of all time? Western.
Blazing Saddles.
I highly doubt that.
What was the other one?
Oh my God.
With Danny Glover and Scott Glenn and my man Jeff Goldblum. Oh, what was that? Silverado.
Silverado.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yep.
Silverado.
Yeah.
Silverado.
Sandz, I've got a question for you.
What was the
Yes,
one?
sir.
What was the one with Billy Crystal? It was a cowboy one, and
Oh, City
he
Slickers.
get bit by a rat.
City
bit by a
City,
rattlesnake.
City
Yeah.
Slickers. Yeah.
He goes, I'm
City-
not sucking the poison out. You're gonna die. He walks away.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Which
Hold
one
on.
was that?
Best Western
Oh.
ever. Best
Oh.
Western ever. Hold on. Best Western ever. And prove me wrong. The Three Amigos.
Yes.
Eric, here you go. The movie that lasted the best, that stands up through time, the best to me, sci-fi, fantasy, whatever you want to call it, Excalibur, 1981.
Yes.
Excalibur,
Hands down.
1981.
Helen Mirren.
Caliber.
Excellent. There you go. See, Dan? Look at she's come back again.
Barbarian, I gotta say, Waterworld is one of the worst Kevin Costner movies of all time. I'm just gonna say that.
And yet the post
Anyway.
underrated.
Listen, if we're going with Barbarian's top 5, we got to put Gleaming the Cube in there or somewhere or something like
Glenn
that.
McKee was better than Rad.
I mean, I respect your opinion,
Heathers.
but
Oh my God.
Waterworld,
And Beetlejuice.
Waterworld? You put Waterworld in there?
Oh.
Really? Really?
oh god,
Isn't it the mailman or the post?
The Postman was not horrible.
Postman.
Yeah.
I mean, even the Postman was better than Waterworld.
Hey, he does have
Love
the
it, love
Goonies
it.
in there, so you can't go wrong with that.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
All right.
Goonies okay. I hear it.
In the chat, which I really love you guys. You guys awesome. Waterworld was all right. It wasn't
Yeah.
like,
I mean,
I don't know, but it was all right.
Everything Kevin Costner became a meme after
it
that.
wasn't horrible, but it wasn't.
Oh, Maddie Freeze's
It was
question
pretty
is
bad.
break me now. I'm gonna start.
It was
crying.
not one of Kevin Costner's better
What
films.
was that? This
You
one
say.
here, Dan?
Yeah.
For the panel, if
Roll.
you can have one toy
Oh,
that you
good.
had when you were a kid and and now have it, what would it be?
Not.
Oh, this is
value.
easy for
not
me.
cause of value, because of being something's. Oh yeah, that's easy for me to answer.
This is
The
easy.
$6
That's
million
easy for me too.
doll.
What'd you say?
I said the $6 million man, the doll.
Oh, nice.
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 You look in its head and you had a bionic
Oh yeah,
arm.
he had like the
You had the arm, you had bionic arm. Yeah.
So mine would be My Pet Monster.
Oh,
Hands down. I had one of those My Pet Monsters I would carry around with me and pop his chains, and his name is Turkey. And so Funko did a line of My Pet Monsters, and they did little ones as well. and I got the mystery little boxes, and we opened them up as a family. And when those popped out, it was just over. My son loves them now, so it is just one of those family things I've passed down. My pet monster for the win for me.
Nice. Anybody else?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
I
think.
mean,
I wish I.
oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Dan.
So my mom had the ingenious idea to send me to Florida when we moved ahead of them without having packed my stuff. So she threw most of my shit away.
Oh no.
So I had the Shogun Warriors Godzilla with the launching fist.
Are you kidding?
She threw that away, and she threw away my Transformers G1 Jetfire that basically was based off of the Macross Robotech. It was die-cast. She threw that away, which is an $800 figure now.
Wow.
But I'm a huge Robotech fan, so that hurt me. But those two are the ones. But the Godzilla had the wheels on his feet. It launched the fist. Had the roll-out flames that would come out of his mouth.
I had that one too. I
Next
think for me, I would just wish I'd kept all my Star Wars action figures because I had damn near every single one of them.
Same.
Damn, yeah, seriously.
I mean, I really did. I had
With the
almost
camera,
every single,
is-
including
is
the
this
mail
a
aways
toy?
and like that. I still have some of them, but I don't
I
have.
only had a couple, but still, I'm like, I wish I would have kept a couple of those.
Yeah, Maddie said I pulled his exact one.
What's a toy? What's
Anybody
considered
else
a
want to
toy?
answer that
I mean,
question?
so for me, it's probably the original G.I. Joes that I had.
Kung Fu Grip.
Kung Fu Grip.
I mean, those are worth like
That's
hundreds of dollars now on eBay.
I don't know if this is considered a toy or not. The green
Oh
machine.
yeah, yeah. I had a
Big wheel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Love that.
Yeah, that's a
I
toy.
went through two of those, Roman.
Hey,
Two.
you know you always wanted to do the burnout and
Yeah.
spin,
Yep.
and you wear the wheels on the week, and your parents would
Yeah.
lose their
The
mind.
big
and they
wheel.
just wanted like $80, and it barely lasts a week because you in the street got you burning out on the wheels and tearing the plastic wheels up. Barely $80, it barely lasts a week.
Oh, Barbarian. Jesus.
I've still got some of mine.
Damn.
Go ahead, Martin.
Oh, Cabbage Patch. Oh, shit, I forgot about those. Damn.
Oh, Chip and Dale.
Oh,
Oh,
I know the next one. I think
Rescue
next one is
Rangers.
this next one is cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gizmo.
oh, shit, yeah, Gizmo.
This is cool. Watch this.
Oh,
That's unreal, dude.
What the,
get
wow.
out of here.
It's got a little yes.
Little Mogwai.
A
They
little
would get
Mogwai
wet. They would get
in
wet.
the carrot.
Look at
It's
the data.
awesome.
And,
Unreal.
that's what the kids go to sleep with. That now they're their toys.
I need to get those movies on Blu-ray because I do not have those on Blu-ray. I need to get those.
I had a Cabbage Patch Big Wheel. You're talking about
Oh my
the monster or the machine? I had one of those too. Yes, I think it was called the Machine or something like
Yeah, something like that.
A Rambo big wheel is amazing.
that. Wait a minute. What has Sandz got?
Oh, my pet monster.
Yeah,
Got
so
my
this
pet
is my
monster?
pet monster. This is the little plush ones that came out. So it came out of the little boxes surprise.
Nice.
Maddie, for sure. Rambo Big Wheel. Badass.
There was a lot of like weird stuff that came out. Like I remember there was a Rambo cartoon and toys to go along with that hyper violent movie,
Oh,
which would
yeah,
never
for
happen
sure.
today.
Nice. Look at that.
Ranking Lord of the Rings, y'all. With the
I
read
see
along.
that. The
I
story of
still haven't seen Return of the King. I need to
Is that a
watch
record album?
Yes, this is the record album.
That's
This-
badass.
This always bothered me because they had the video and I would have it, and it was 2-part, and I'd never had the second part. So I was always, I would always watch the first part of the Lord of the Rings and be like, "Where's the next part?" It was always a problem.
Wow.
Oh, also underrated anime or cartoon, The Last Unicorn. That was one of my top.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a cool one.
Excellent. I
That was a
just
really
got
cool
that
one.
on
The
Blu-ray.
Last
Just
Unicorn.
like last month. I had the wife. The wife has never seen it before, and she's seen it. She's like, "Wow, this is really good." I go, "Yeah, I
So
know."
good. So good, man. I tell you, our childhood was filled with some amazing
Weapon
amazing
X, thank you
stories.
for being here, brother. Appreciate it.
Sorry,
Okay,
Weapon X.
we have
Hey.
a question. I'm trying to get to.
Box Patty, what's up?
Fox. Hi, hey, what's up?
Shorty?
Weapon X, I'm a calorie counter, so I don't eat cookies. So sorry.
What was this?
Oh,
What was
speaking
this?
of cookies,
Does anyone remember this? Did they have it in the US? Mighty Max.
That looks familiar.
Yeah.
Kind of remember that barely.
Why does that? Oh,
And they
yeah,
had the
yeah,
cartoon
yeah.
as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Oh,
That's
shit.
cool. That's a whole
awesome.
world inside of a head.
And they're not
Love
Polly
it.
Pockets.
They're like Polly Pockets, yeah.
No, they're not. They're the Mighty Max.
Yeah, I
And
know
the
the Mighty
cartoon.
Max. Wait.
Uh-oh. He's
Okay,
got
so-
he's got the
so-
cookies.
Oh, crumble
Right,
cookies.
that was-
Wow.
yes, I've already gone through a box of cookies.
Dude, crumble is
favorite
like
thing.
killing it in my local area. I'm
Yes,
just gonna
this
say.
was the chocolate chip, and today they had a pumpkin cream spice. So
my God.
these cookies are massive, by the way, and they're addictive.
Oh,
So shout out to Crumble Cookies. Cookie Monster. We do not lie about the cookies in this house, y'all. Fresh bake, or we will get the best of the best, y'all.
Yeah, that's better than what I
Absolutely.
had.
I can vouch for
Bacon
that.
donut.
I am not a cookie guy, and I'm not a sweets guy, and I'm not a sugar guy. But holy crap, crumble cookies! Yeah, if I were to get addicted to something, that might.
I think Sandz has a question for all of us tonight, and that was one of the
Yes.
questions.
The
Go ahead,
question is, and since the chat brought it up, what is your cookie of choice?
Ooh,
Like, I
To all
need
of
to
us.
know, like, what are you diving into? Is it oatmeal
Mine's the
chocolate
classic
chip?
chocolate chip cookie or a little bit of oatmeal in it, where it's mushy and you take it apart. The perfect warm oven chocolate chip cookie. Nothing else in it. No nuts. Nothing. Just the chocolate chip cookie.
okay, I'm with you on that, Robert. I'm not. So as far as desserts go, like I like nuts separate,
I bet you do.
but Thanks, Dan.
Can we get a
Thanks, Dan.
Can we get a call?
As far as desserts go, like I'm not a nuts mixed with like chocolate, whatever. No. They gotta be separate. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, double chocolate I think is probably my thing. Anyway.
Oh man, classic zing right there. Dan with the mic drop.
Fucking Dan.
I'm allergic to chocolate, so
Yeah. So fuck you, Dan.
fuck biology, I guess. Wasn't until I moved to Florida too. So the perfect peanut butter cookie for me
Ooh.
now, where a little bit soft, but like it has to have like a little bit of like actual like peanut butter in it.
Okay.
Also a snickerdoodle.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Roman?
Come on, man. You know it's oatmeal and raisin.
Good shit.
Hey, wait a minute. Close second. That oatmeal and
Terrible.
raisin from Subway.
Anything with
Oatmeal
raisins.
and raisin from Subway and a couple other places. I can deal with oatmeal and raisin from Subway and that white chocolate macadamia.
Ooh, yeah,
Look
macadamia.
at that.
Don't you want a sub? Sir? I'm not here for no sub. Give me some cookies.
I'm with you on that. White chocolate macadamia. Hell yeah.
Deuce?
My favorite, believe it or not, a friend of mine up in Tennessee, Josh, his girlfriend, Tisha, made these peanut butter chocolate chip with a little bit of oatmeal and nuts and walnuts in it. Oh my God. It was like the best cookie I'd ever had in my entire life.
Nice.
So good.
Damn.
Martin?
White chocolate and raspberry.
Ooh.
Okay.
That sounds
really nice.
scrumptious.
Boom.
Scrumptious. Martin,
That was fun.
that sounds scrumptious, my friend.
Why
It
am I
is. You can easily
installing
get it in the
Krispy Kreme?
UK. You don't get a lot of different cookies in the UK, but I
Is
must
it? Is
admit, white
it?
chocolate and raspberry is nice.
I'm really surprised
Okay,
you didn't
hold
go
on,
for
hold on.
like.
Let me ask you a question. What is the go-to cookie for tea and cookies in the UK?
I thought it was tea and crumpets in the
Yeah,
UK.
that's what I thought
What's going on here?
It's crumpets. I thought it was tea. Tea
and
biscuits.
biscuits.
We need tea and
It's the
biscuits.
scone.
What
I
was
mean,
the cookie-
not to generalize the stereotype, but
What was the cookie from the soccer show, or the thing from the soccer show that's on Apple? Damn it! Look at it, Krispy Kreme. Bro,
Hey, you
man,
saw Krispy Kreme?
you're making
Put
my
that back up.
fat kid
Put that
real
back up.
hungry
You
right
think
now.
Krispy
My
Kreme-
oh my god.
real hungry.
Right,
That's
right. What was the question again? Because I had to say goodbye to the wife. She's just going to work.
Martin, it was tea and crumpets. So why is
Tea
that
and
not
cookies,
number
tea and
one?
biscuit, or tea and crumpets. And what's the go-to one?
Tea and crumpets is like I say, it's like toast. Crumpets are so it's you wouldn't mix the two. You'd have it for breakfast probably, but if it's me for dipping stuff, rich tea biscuits, because then they don't break up when you dip it in your drink. Or if you've never, I'm just trying to think. What do you get? Twix in the UK, in the US?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Twix are great.
Right. If you've never tried anything before, do it. So you've got a glass of milk and you've got a Twix. Bite off both ends and use that Twix as a straw in a glass of milk.
Ooh.
Use it as a
They're doing
straw.
with the bear.
It soaks the
in the hot
milk
dogs
through
and
the biscuit
glizzies
as it
these days,
goes up,
right?
and it's amazing.
Wow.
I'm gonna try that.
I love it. I'm gonna try it too.
So
Yeah,
they're doing
so
that with
it-
hot dogs and bears at the stadium these days.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, that shit with the hot dog using it as a straw with the beer was.
Hot dog. Yeah, fuck that
What?
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What?
there's a video of that.
Yeah, I
there's a
saw
hot
some
dog.
dude do
You
that
cord
too,
it
yeah.
out
Oh
and use
my
that as a straw.
No, hot dogs are horrible.
Your
Martin, I'm
answer,
gonna have to
Sandz,
go
you
and
noticed your
invest
answer,
in
how it went from
some
all over
Twix
the place?
tomorrow morning.
You got to try it. It's
What you
amazing.
doing?
Martin, do you like biscuits? Are biscuits good? Yeah.
Say again.
But biscuits
Biscuits?
are cookies to him.
Biscuits or cookies.
Well, okay, no, like
Cookies are out in the UK. Well, a cookie
Or-
is only, let's say, a chocolate chip, or that's a specific recipe for a cookie.
I'm
Biscuits.
talking like breaded patties, sort of like, but like, I don't know what they call biscuits in the UK.
Scones.
Scones, yeah.
Scones.
Okay.
Well, if scones or scones, they're only
Okay.
scone once you're eating it. if you get it,
All right, fair enough.
because some people would argue it's a scone or it's a scone. It's only scone once you've eaten it.
Oh.
So
Oh,
so what was the question again? I didn't.
No, you answered it. You answered it, brother.
I answered it early.
Okay, okay. I am gonna try
Do you
that.
get Yorkshire puddings in the US?
Ooh.
Not
What is
really,
Yorkshire
no.
pudding?
So it's kind of like it's almost like a pancake batter, but it rises in the oven, and it and you have it with your roast.
Only
Yeah,
put
my
in
mom
a
used to
Again.
make
banana
blood
pudding.
pudding, and that was disgusting.
Banana pudding. That's it.
Banana pudding.
Banana pudding. With the wafer crackers, with the vanilla wafers on top, where you can put a lot of vanilla wafers. Wait, I got another
Sam.
question. I'm
Go
a big
ahead, buddy.
tennis fan. Is strawberries and cream? They always show me eating that Wimbledon like an everyday thing, or a once a week thing or something. Strawberries and cream.
It's neither. In June, let's say June, when you've got a lot of fresh strawberries, you'll have you might have strawberries and cream, but it's not an everyday thing.
Is that like when you can go to the coffee shop and ask them strawberries and cream?
To be honest, it's more likely for some people, let's say.
Disagree with you there, Barbarian. Hands down.
Barbarian, you're not wrong.
Everything in the oven. I got 2 ovens, literally 2 ovens for the queen.
Actually, I don't even use ovens anymore. I've gone even lazier. My air fryer does everything.
I was going to say air fryer.
Oh, don't mention it. Everyone's obsessed with bloody air fryer.
Everything. It has changed my life.
I forget Mom made breadsticks in an air fryer, and I was like, really? And they were actually pretty good.
They are phenomenal. Wings, everything you need in the air. I do my steaks
wings.
frozen. Let's go.
Because I had lasagna and bread. Oh, Dan, by the way, you'll love this. I had lasagna and breadsticks at my parents'.
Your mom didn't make them in the air fryer, the lasagna.
Not the lasagna, but she did make the
breadsticks. I was about to say, that's prime.
No, she did make the breadsticks, though, in the air fryer.
That's fine, but the lasagna, if she put that shit in there, I'd have to go buy one.
No. That's fucking oven. You know that shit.
We're in a weird place right now.
Yeah, we are.
I mean, you know. Uber Eats.
Yeah, that's right, Dan. I was just thinking that. You just read my mind. Okay. All right. Stop. Now get back to Sandz. So Sandz, you just derailed everybody.
Come on, I've got my question for Sandz then.
Please. Go ahead, buddy.
What's your favourite chick flick? You know, we all hate to admit it, but we all have a chick flick we like. So, what's your favourite chick flick?
Whatever.
So it is Love and Basketball, which is me and my wife's one of our favorite. So Love and Basketball with Sanaa Lathan and what's his name? It wasn't
Tay.
No, it's not Tay.
No. Who's in that?
It's not Makai. It's not Tay. It's the other dude.
I love Juice.
It's the guy from Juice, but
okay, yeah.
Omar Epps.
Omar Epps. There we go.
Omar, yeah.
So Love
Juice
and
underrated.
Basketball, favorite chick flick. Just all the way dope movie. And can watch it all the time. Good music, good vibe. There you go.
That's a chick flick. Okay.
I would say so, man.
Everyone, come on, everyone.
I hope they don't ask me because I don't know if I have one.
I got a question.
My favorite, and it's almost my top favorite movie, is The Notebook.
I still have never seen that.
Gosling, goodness.
Never seen it. I won't see it ever.
I'm evil when it comes to The Notebook. I dated this chick. She always liked to watch The Notebook, and I only watched The Notebook. I was a bad guy. Sorry, all the women out there, because I knew I could get some every time I watched The Notebook with her.
That's like that's like going on any period piece and like, oh yeah, let's watch Pride and Prejudice.
I draw my line. That shit.
I can't do it.
I don't know. Me and my wife's. I wouldn't really call this. What? How did you say? What did you say?
Chick flick.
No, chick flick. I don't know because. All right, the one.
I think I got one in mind.
Hey, G-Spot about to say Evil Dead or something.
No. My favorite, our favorite movie we always watch
Frankenstein
every year on our anniversary. So I don't know if you call it a chick flick, but we watch our anniversary. It's called The Fountain.
Oh my God, dude! I love The Fountain.
So do I.
Love it.
I even have
Aronofsky, and a lot of people hate it. I love it.
Yeah, and that's Hugh Jackman and
I don't know if I guess it kind of is a chick flick.
I'll say one more for me. One more for me is a movie that we've seen recently, not too recently, but it's called About Time or something of that.
Oh, yeah. I hope John Thomas with kids is here. You recommended that to me, dude. I love that movie.
Like I watched that and I was like, oh my God, you have to.
I was surprised.
You go back too far. It's like you change the history of things. It's an amazing movie.
Dude, I recommended that to my parents.
It's got Rachel McAdams in it as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
The dude from the Black Mirror, and then also the chick, Rachel McAdams.
Okay, back to Sandz, please. We got our hour and 19
Yeah,
minutes.
thanks.
How you doing, brother? You hanging in there?
I'm hanging tough, guys. I'm good.
Awesome, brother. Okay, questions, gentlemen, for Sandz. On my panel. Go ahead, Roman.
What is the first movie that literally made you cry?
Say it again, Roman.
Set?
No, wait. Say it again,
Cry.
Roman.
The first movie
Oh,
that literally made you
damn.
cry. You could have been a young
my
kid,
God, you
whatever
guys are
age you
gonna
was.
laugh. You
Ooh,
guys
I
are gonna
remember.
laugh your asses off at this. So
Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh.
was probably about 5 or 6, and I had went down south to South Carolina with my mom, and I'm in the living room, and she put on like some movie, and I'm watching the movie, and she comes back, and I'm gonna tell you the movie. She comes back in, and she's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm just bawling tears. She said, "What happened?" I said, "They shot Old Yeller."
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Old
It
Yeller.
was
Oh, hell yeah. Yep.
Yep.
I was literally a little
I
kid.
feel that. I feel that.
Put this movie on for like a 5 or 6 year old boy.
Yep.
He's connected to this dog
Yep.
now, and
Yep.
you gonna go out and shoot the dog? Come on.
Yeah.
Old Yeller.
100.
Old Yeller and Where the Red Fern
Old
Grows, man.
Yeller.
That
Oh,
was
Geez,
huge.
yeah.
I tell you, the
That's-
movie that made me cry more like as an adult.
Kills
The Lion King, goddamn it, when Mustafa died. I was like, oh,
Yeah, Lion King.
I'm
Wow,
sitting in
okay.
the movie theater like, why is there a tear coming out my eye? Stop it. Go back.
Circle of life, man. Circle of life.
Was there
Terrible,
ever a
Roman.
superhero movie or anything like that made you cry? Sci-fi? Somebody?
Not that I
The
could think.
G-Spot gonna love mine.
Not
Batman
that
and
I
Ryan-
could think
Batman
of. What's
and Robin
yours,
made me
Roman?
cry.
What's yours?
Okay, Dan, come on.
I had to be about the same age as Sandz was talking about, somewhere between 6 or 7 or 8. The actor is the same age as me from the movie. The mother in the movie, Faye Dunaway. Anybody know?
Oh, I know
Oh,
where
you
you're
talking
going.
about
Yes.
Mommy Dearest? No.
The daddy in the movie, John Voight.
Voight and Dunaway.
Wait.
The son in the movie, Ricky Schroeder. Get up, champ! Champ, you're not dead, champ. Watch that. You can pull that up on YouTube right now, and it might make you cry. When the champ dies and Ricky Schroeder's over his daddy, John Voight, and he's trying to wake him up. And he had that box match. The champ was the boxer. Faye Dunaway was the mother. John Voight was the father. He didn't take care of Schroeder. Trying to teach him something. And in his last fight, he wins it, but he dies after the fight. Ricky Schroeder's in the locker room. It was a bunch of great actors in the movie. And the champ and John Voight died over here crying. Get up, champ. My mama took me there. I'm the same age as Ricky Schroeder, the actor, the boy actor in the movie.
Yes.
1978,
champ.
1979.
I know the one
I
you're
was
talking about.
born and leaving the movie. And here's the corny one though. Here's the corny one though. Star Trek Generations.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Captain Kirk. When Captain Kirk died
Yep.
in Star Trek, it was a bunch of men in the show. Everybody was in the show like
Just
100. Yep.
No, my
I'm straight.
Roman. Okay, I have to say, you said the Star Trek, so that set a nerve. Mine was
Captain
when
Kirk died.
no.
No.
Spock.
when Spock died.
When Spock
That was
died.
the one I
Yeah.
did.
That
I
did
was-
everybody
I was
dirty.
bawling
Man.
in the movie theater.
Yes.
That made me cry.
When
He's
Spock
like putting his
died,
hands
that
up on the
Come
wall. And he's
on,
like,
yes.
live long and
Trek
prosper.
for
And
life.
all that whole line he said, that made me bawl like crazy.
When Spock died,
All right.
it changed everything. I was like, oh
Yeah,
my
did
God,
get it.
no.
Yeah, choked up. Also,
Okay.
when Val Kilmer was dying in Tombstone, the last scene with Kurt
Oh,
Russell,
yeah.
Yeah.
and he wants him to leave, and
Absolutely.
Doc Holliday dies in Tombstone. I was kind of choked
Art
up a little bit there. I played it off.
Mine was a kid Bambi. As an adult, the boy.
You know, Dude, honestly, Dusty Brick Brown, I thought somebody was going to say A Time to Kill earlier, but they didn't.
Yes, look at this. There we go.
'Cause, yeah. That was
Yeah.
pretty powerful, actually.
That was
Yeah,
a
well,
crazy
it
good
was.
movie.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
real.
look
good.
at this classic. You
That
guys-
book was amazing, too, by the
He
way.
said when the Terminator went into the lava.
I mean, yeah.
Man,
Ooh,
oh my God.
Oh man, that
Awesome.
one,
Okay, back to our guests, guys. Sorry, Sandz.
No, this
more
is
questions for Sandz.
yeah.
My panelists, you got any questions?
So,
Deuce.
what is a personal grail you're looking for?
Okay,
There
there
you
we
go.
go. Sam.
Oh, personal grill. Let me see. I am hunting. What is it? And Rome always sells this, but we got a guy in our circuit by the name of Sid. We call him Sid Vicious. But
Nice.
what is it? DC Comics presents 28?
Oh,
So I want a high grade newsstand of that book.
28,
So
26.
and the reason why is my son loves Teen Titans.
Teen Titans.
And he just absolutely loves it. So I want one of those for him. So I want a high grade copy of DC Comics Presents.
Oh yeah.
So, but Rome, and he knows my pain. Roman Curtis was selling these books, and he probably had like 5 or 10 of them. He's probably going to grab someone,
Yeah, probably.
right?
Yeah.
And every time he would put one up, the guy Sid would be on the show and outbid me. And everyone knows you just can't outbid Sid. So it was just painful. I was like, Sid.
It's like trying to fight Stu Cat. Good luck.
Yes. Oh my God. Just a battle there. But yeah, so that is pretty much it right there. What I am focused on as the next grail. Guilty pleasure, guys. What is your guilty pleasure in terms of game of cards?
Ooh. I will. I mean, I'll play whatever. I'll play I'll play spades. I'll play hearts. I'll play whatever you want to play. I'm down. I'm down. I'll play cribbage, bridge, whatever you want to
Old
play.
maid.
Old maid, bridge. So mine is blackjack. I do love me some blackjack. We started doing some on my show.
Yeah.
And what happens is I do some giveaways, right? So I'm like, hey guys, do you want to go double or nothing? Beat me in a hand of blackjack or war. And the other night there was a guy, James Willie,
James Willie.
show, and he was like, I'll do it. So we're playing, and he like he's rubbing his face with the DC Comics.
Look at this shit. Do that again.
The
What
worst.
did you do, Roman?
Fucking Roman.
I hate this guy.
I mean,
man. Yeah,
Roman, you got it.
automatic unsub. I mean, I'm unsub.
You got one for sale, Roman? Roman, are one of those for sale? Let me know.
There you go, Dusty Big Brown.
Oh my gosh. And he got
Oh, geez.
Dusty Big Brown.
oh.
Dusty Big Brown. Dusty Big Brown. That was all Cold Key, but that's the Whitman.
Big time, Al. Look at that.
Roman, quit hoarding. Roman, quit hoarding.
Who's his favorite?
Yeah, that's messed up, bro.
There it is.
That's messed up.
My favorite cartoon. What you gonna do?
Yep.
Well, I get it.
Favorite.
So for the panel, what is kind of a day in a life in terms of your comic book hunt? Like if you're going on a comic book hunt and you have $100, what are you buying in that hunt with $100?
Wow.
And I'm not talking eBay shop. I'm talking you're going around
Just
to
for
your
you,
shops.
Roman.
What are you guys doing?
Roman.
You need a raw one?
Oh, look at this. Killing him.
Rubbing his nuts in his face now.
Hey, anytime they pop up
Random.
on eBay or my comic shop, Roman has cornered the market, y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all
he has.
understand.
For real.
Yeah, I probably had as many as 20 so far. I'm trying to. Somebody answered for one of the 9 6s. So Yeah, I got a rock. I'm Battle of the Planets everything. I'm Battle of the Planets everything.
For me, it's Strange Academy. If I see anything Strange Academy, number one.
Ooh.
If I see any, and these variants often go cheap, and they're quite limited, really. So if I see any more of these, I always buy them. But I'm limited to eBay.
Roman, what was it? Legends.
Marvel Legends. Blue Marvel.
They just started mailing these out, so they only let you get 2. I got 2 of them. I might sell 1. They only let you get 2. I'm in a little nostalgia mode anyway, so with the collection. So I wait till the boss says show a couple books.
Dude, Sandz, what the fuck? That's awesome.
That is pretty
I'm
badass.
bringing out like Legends. I got the Marvel Studios.
Where did you find that? I've never seen that.
Wow.
The Blade.
Dude,
That is fantastic.
Yeah, that's sick.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
That
This
was better than
was
the one I had.
this was the birthday gift this year from the missus. So got
Wow.
the Blade.
Big shout out to the missus.
Yes,
Well
yes.
deserved. Yeah.
Always hooking me up. Always hooking me
Beautiful.
up.
Dude, I've been hunting the Hot Toys one from like 10 years ago for a long time. So.
Wow. I've never seen that. Where did she find that, Sandz?
I think she got it off of eBay.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, it came
Oh my God. Look at Martin here. Here's
Oh,
Martin.
wow, Martin.
Martin. God dang it.
Not
I'm
that I'm obsessed or anything.
Dude, I can't deal with this shit. I'm out of here. I can't do it.
Now, do you have the Breakfast Club? Did you end up winning that one as well tonight?
Oh, the Breakfast Club, that ends tomorrow.
Ah, got it.
So now I've said that, everyone's going to be looking for it. So, so I'm fucked.
$100, $100 on a random hunt out in the wild.
All right. Let me see. Okay, if I have
Come on,
$100,
what you got? What you got?
and the one that I will always buy when I see it is this one. So if I am on a hunt and I come across it, I don't care if they got 5 copies, I buy them all. This one.
There you go.
Oh,
That's that's my childhood, and that's my introduction to Silver Surfer right there. Yeah, it's in the splash page in the center. There's an origin story of it. I always buy this.
And who's the artist on that again?
Some Inhumans goodness.
On this one, this was Kirby.
Of course. Yeah.
Yep.
Love it. Love it.
So basically, if I'm on the hunt, $100, I could pick up the Miller Claremont Wolverines because usually those are pretty cheap out in the wild. Old Marvel sagas,
Nice.
ROM back issues. At this point, I can't pick up any Tomb of Dracula's. Those are way too overpriced. Probably find Werewolf by Night's somewhat cheap depending on how far in the run. Alan Moore Swamp Things. Those are basically what I usually look for.
Yeah, I'm chasing those too.
There you go. Those
I heard the Werewolf by Night series is pretty good so far.
Yeah.
By the critics.
I'm looking forward to the movie next week.
That looks good.
A lot of good ratings on that.
Man Thing, Elsa Bloodstone's in it.
Yep.
Big Remo, buddy. Thank you for being here, brother. I
Yeah,
appreciate
Big
it.
Oh, Remo, good night, Maddie Freeze.
Later on, Maddie.
Good night, Maddie.
Man,
Thank
if
you,
y'all
brother.
guys haven't seen some of Maddie Freeze's art,
Yes,
And-
I have. Actually,
so
yes.
he did a Michael Jackson Thriller.
I seen
Yeah,
it.
you did. That was killer.
And he did one of my favorite characters from horror movies, The Terrifier.
Yep.
He did an
I can't wait to see
awesome
part 2.
Oh my God! He told me about All Hallows Eve or something where his origin, and I had never seen that. Man, shout out to Maddie Freeze and the Freeze brothers. His artwork, man. By the way, man, if you guys, we got so many talented people in this
Yes.
community
Big time.
who do art, other things that you never know unless you take the time to. And shout out to you guys on this show, man, because taking the time to get to know people, letting them know what their strengths and weaknesses are, and talking to people just exposes so many people to new things in the community, man. That was
Since we're
amazing.
on that, why don't you tell people? I'm gonna let you do a plug right now, and we'll do a plug at the end. So tell people.
Absolutely. Well, thank you again for having me on, guys.
Absolutely.
I am Sandz the Cookie Man. I have a host of shows under the umbrella of the Sandz Group, and the first is Sunday and Tuesday auctions. We do auctions for the people. We call it the Cookie Shop. You can come by, get books from as little as $1 or free 99, all the way up to thousands of dollars, and we will get those shipped out to you. So that is the Cookie Shop. But we also have some other products on the channel. We do wine, cheese, and comics, please. It's a sophisticated look at the state of the current culture and of collectibles and other things in the market. And so wine, cheese, and comic, please, is just a blast. We should have the next episode coming up this Wednesday. And the last thing on this channel is actually blank cover battles, where we again put 2 artists in the pressure cooker. They have 1 hour. We have a special guest judge that comes on, and they're helping us to grade and evaluate. But we will have the craziest twists and all kinds of things, and these guys have 1 hour to put together a blank cover and do it flawlessly. And we've had some stunning masterpieces that were created. So I want to thank everybody who has supported the Cookie Shop and all of the channels, the products on the channel, and I thank this channel for allowing us to educate your viewers about the Cookie Shop and other things.
Brother, absolutely. Of course. That was excellent.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if there's one thing I can do is I will talk. I will talk to you. Tell me, hey, Sandz, that's enough talk.
No, you're good. You're good. No, all good. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, love it. Real quick, G-Man, that was fantastic for King Size Special Issue 5. That's the one. I will always buy this when I find it. That's the one. That's the answer to your question. Boom.
And that one has all of the colors on it. I love it.
All the colors on it as well. And the cool thing about it too is there's nothing on that cover that says Silver Surfer except in writing. You have to get to like the middle of the page. It's a full spread. Him on a board, boom, boom, boom. That's how I get introduced to Silver Surfer. And when they were talking about favorite books that I'll never sell, here's another one. I don't have it slabbed yet because you know how we all are on the slab thing right now, but for Silver Surfer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Number 1. So that's, definitely my favorite. Other than horror books along the lines. I want to get something out really quick. So everybody knows I like tentacles. I have to show this page, you guys, because I'm pretty sure my buddy was in the chat earlier. Big shout out to Bruce. First, I'm going to give you a little hint, and I'm going to open this one book to show you the piece. This is a print. I'm actually looking for the print because the art piece is way too expensive, but I had showed the Queen. But tonight or earlier in the week, I picked up this.
Oh, yeah.
Number 6. It's got G-Man all over that cover. Redhead, tentacle cover. Beautiful cover. Beautiful piece of work. And that was by Tegio Desaya. I think his name is.
Thiago da Silva.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Beautiful piece of work. But on that note, big shout out to my buddy Bruce. This is the artist. He's Japanese. Sorayama. Okay.
Yeah.
It was in this originally. Penthouse Comics. It's late at night, so I think it's okay to safe to show you. And I'm going to show you the page that I am looking for his original art piece. And you'll see why I have it. This is it marked. Here's the center hold in this. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Now, you can say whatever you want to say. You can say, we can't tell if she's dying or what's happening there, but it's a beautiful piece. I've been trying to find this.
I found the original art just now.
Did you? And
$3,000.
see? But see, there's
Good
two
luck with
different
that.
pieces. There's
This
two
was
different
the
pieces.
red
out
octopus.
there. Yep. There's another one like it, but her legs are not as doesn't look human. It looks more robotic. But anyway, big shout out to my buddy Bruce out there. Thank you, brother. He wanted me to show you that, as well as these. He actually had some classic 91, 92 heavy metals. And these are phenomenal pieces of work. Another one.
Oh yeah.
And this pinup one, I can't show you all of it, but it's excellent. There's some excellent pinups in here. Classic artists.
High Mountain.
And then a French book. This one was in French. I think I showed this earlier. So just big shout out to my buddy.
Dude, Zanny for
And
sure.
also an explanation. I also have to say something because I've had a few people ask me this, and I'm going to show them something. So everybody's talked about Hulk 181 and Hulk 180, and I'm going to educate a little bit. So a big shout out to Hawaiian Punch. I actually got this from him a while back, a couple weeks ago. This is the first. I'm going to explain this as best I can. So this Avengers, this is the first cover appearance of Taskmaster, not the first appearance of Taskmaster.
Right.
First appearance of Taskmaster was in Avengers 195.
Correct.
So this is the cover, and now I'm going to show you 195. I did not put a marker in this, so I'm sorry. It's in the end of the book. It's on page 1. It's on page 30. So this is for all you newbies out there. I'm trying to show you something, and then also a question. So in here, there he is. First appearance of Taskmaster. That's his first appearance in this book. Not that book. A lot of people mistake this for the first appearance when it's actually not. So the same thing goes for, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this, and it's going to be controversial.
180.
Hulk 181 is the same thing. Hulk 180 is just like this. Hulk 180 is just like this. It's in the middle of the comic. You see the backside of Wolverine. First appearance. That's the first appearance. But that's
isn't Venom the same in question as well?
Exactly.
Shadows,
I've been seeing that forever. So to me, as showing you, and this is for all the newbies out there because I've had these questions. They've wanted me to put this up. So here you guys go on IG. Hope you're satisfied. So there you go. Boom. So that's done. We got that. I get so much of that on Instagram. I'll get these questions like, I need to know this. I need to know this. And these are for new collectors. So I hope it really helps. And it's up to you. Would you think Hulk 181 is the first edition or not? Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, Roman.
No, I'm just looking at something. You know how ignorant we are. So you say 195 is his first appearance, right?
Yep.
Because back in the day when we had comics, they would mention something about the next comic.
There you go.
At the end of a story.
Oh,
so
194.
Education for all the newbies that watch the show. So
yeah, he's not. Sometimes they put a little silhouette. They're not mentioning it in it. So
exactly.
That's Avengers 194. What about this book? This was the book you had to pay attention to. It's an issue 13. Let me see here.
I'm waiting for your camera to clear up, Roman. Let it clear up, Roman. Let's see. Look at that.
Fire.
Look at that. Iron Fist, Canadian. Look at that. New super. See,
they used to tell us back in the day, you need to get the next book.
Exactly.
You know who
See,
this
there
is?
you go. Who is that?
Sabretooth.
Sabretooth. See that? Let's show the front cover again. Look at that. Issue.
Back in the day, they would let you know you didn't have no. You had to read the book, and at the end, so 180 or 179 probably told you to get 180. Hulk 180. Hulk 179 probably told you to get 180. It's a new character coming. That's how they used to do back in the day.
See, there
let
you go.
Know.
Boom. I hope that helps you guys. For all the new collectors
It's
out
like-
there that have these questions, so I hope that helps. You guys, chime in, please.
It's like Strange Academy, all the premieres in like, what was it, 8 to 10 different comics.
Oh yeah, the Daredevil, the Thor.
Yep.
The Raven.
Ant-Man.
Yep.
I used to like how they used to also do the little blurb saying, "Hey, if you missed this,
Yes,
this person first
yes.
appeared back here."
Yes. Mountain. Nobody asked for this. Oh. Yep.
Gambit
Yep.
too, yep.
There you go. Boom. There we
So
go.
with Halloween coming up,
Yep.
is there a favorite cover or favorite comic that comes to mind with this season?
Well, I could show a ton of stuff on that.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I could show a ton of stuff on that. But
Yeah, I know you can.
so I know you know.
Yeah, what the dudes beat me on those books, so I know you can with the leather covers.
Yep.
Do you want
I
to
got
show
like
them? Show
5
them,
or
dude.
6 of them. I got they're buried right now in boxes, man. It take me a while to get to it.
Those are great covers too.
They are
Those
amazing
are
covers.
mounts.
Batman
What
Long
happened
Halloween
to
number
Carlito?
one.
Carlito disappeared.
Long
Yeah, he had to
Halloween
go.
number 1, right?
Yep, just that simple pumpkin with the.
But I
cat.
did. I mean, these would maybe qualify. Hold on, let me make sure I got this set right.
Everything he's got more or less would, wouldn't it?
I got a costume that the G-Spot wore on Halloween.
Yes.
The G-Spot wanted to be. I got a book that let y'all know who the G-Spot wanted to be on Halloween as a kid.
I can't wait to see this. Hold on. Let's. Oh, here we go.
That's
Nice.
an early House of Mystery. That's number 66, I think.
Oh wow.
Love House of Mystery. Some of my favorites are on that.
And then this is classic House of Secrets, but this is Bernie Wrightson. I pick up
Bernie
anything
Wrightson.
Bernie Wrightson I can find.
Yep.
Anything Bernie Wrightson, I'm down.
Look at that cover. That is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I just
Got
gave
it.
away some Bernie Wrightson.
It's
Yeah.
a shame they recolored all his stuff in the Absolute Edition for Swamp Thing.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
But I mean, that's we're having the conversation about like first appearance thing too. Like this is a good book, for example. Because this is the second. Let's see. This is the second Frank Miller Daredevil.
Oh,
The
Love it.
first Daredevil work that Frank Miller did was actually on Spectacular Spider-Man 24, I believe.
Yes.
So that was actually the first Frank Miller, and this is actually the second Frank Miller Daredevil.
brutal death in that book too.
Yeah.
I was caught in between the tombstone.
But yeah, I just picked up a nice big fat run of Daredevil I was missing, and these are in some pretty clean copies, some of them. So I was pretty excited, especially to get some of this early Miller stuff for a song, really.
Okay. Nice.
How
Nice.
come we have like the first cover appearance and the first appearance, and we don't have the first named appearance?
Don't confuse them. Don't
Because
Did you see Captain
appearance
Ballard?
only means it's there, doesn't it? You should
First
have first
mention.
named appearance.
First mentioned
They don't
was
mention
in
it that way. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Though, when it comes to like graded comics, they always go by like first appearance, first cover appearance, and that's that's the way they do it. They never
Cameo,
go
I
by-
believe, is another one.
Yeah,
cameo.
Yeah,
Yeah, cameo.
Cameo is
Sandz-
usually without any kind of speaking part, generally.
yeah.
First cameo
So
is the damn first appearance.
The G-Man always wanted when he was a kid. He asked for it every
Oh
year.
God, here we go.
Trust me,
Here we go.
the G-Man wanted to be this on Halloween. This guy on
I can't
Halloween.
wait to see this. Can't
Just
wait
got
to
it
see
this
this.
week.
What?
Evil Knievel.
There it
That's
is.
awesome. That is so awesome.
Oh my gosh.
The
That,
G-Man had he wanted
Man.
an evil costume for Chris. Hey, the G-Man was evil.
Dude,
Knievel on
I
Halloween.
hurt myself jumping telephone book. And a BMX bike as a kid, thinking I was Evel Knievel. That is so weird. That is so weird. I literally was jumping 10 telephone books on my BMX bike. I came crashing down and the fork bent. Literally smacked my head and body in damage. I was nuts as a kid. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I
got
got this week.
That is really cool. That is so cool. What is that by? Is that by the Ideal Model Company? Is that or not?
It came with the toy, I guess.
It did.
It's not that expensive. It's under 100. You know, I
That's
think
cool.
I
That's
paid 50
cool
for
as
this.
heck. I love it.
I
Marvel
think I paid
Comics.
50 for this.
What?
You know, I'm buying a lot of nostalgia stuff, so this is,
Yeah.
you know, I found the first Guyver.
Really?
Oh, I remember the Guyver. Yes.
Wow.
That suit would come on.
Yeah.
I got the first Guyvers. So yeah,
Very cool.
This
Yeah,
was
I
at
mean,
the this was
I'm
at
into
the
nostalgia
mini
stuff
convention
now.
you went to.
Was it the
No,
convention you went to?
I know you looked it up. You know, I did. I got these off of eBay. I found them on eBay. They weren't that expensive. But this is like first comic appearance. Working on
Nice.
Afro Samurai, and I got my Stray Dog collection.
Awesome.
Wow.
First Huckleberry Hound. I couldn't find Deputy Dog is around here somewhere. So I got Deputy Dog, first Deputy Dog, first Huckleberry Hound, first Snagglepuss.
Oh, Laugh
Look at
Olympics.
that.
Snagglepuss.
Dino
Oh my
Mutt.
goodness.
First Dino Mutt.
No way. Are you serious?
This is the second appearance.
Underdog?
Of
Underdog.
This is the
Dude,
second
that's
appearance,
classic.
and this is just the Underdog book. And first, of course,
Hong Kong
Kong
Fooey.
Ooh-wee. Awesome.
hey, everybody's hollering about Stray Dogs. I said, damn them dogs. I'm gonna get the real dog. When Stray Dogs came out, thorough. I love Stray Dogs. I got Deputy Dog. He's around here somewhere. I got first Deputy Dog. So you know, Scooby and Lassie are on the way. I gotta get
I
Scooby and
love
Lassie.
You need that Scoob. You got to get that Scooby Doo.
Love it.
Scooby Doo and Lassie.
Absolutely. Dude, that's awesome.
All right. Just because you requested it, I found them.
Yeah, please.
Oh,
This is- These are badass, you guys.
look at
That's
that.
leather bound,
That's
right?
the foil too.
No, this isn't the leather bound. This is just the Fear Book of metallic.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the regular cover, but not that.
That's the
That is-
metallic. And then these are the ones that are the crazies.
Oh wow.
These
Wow.
are the leather bound. Jason
Beautiful.
versus Jason X.
Excuse me.
And then this one
Wow,
is
look at
absolutely ridiculous.
Hurts my heart you outbidded me on that.
Texas
He
Chainsaw.
outbidded me on them books.
Goodness.
Oh, leather bound. That's beautiful.
Ooh.
That was hilarious that night too. I was
Yeah,
looking at
there's
the screen, I said,
more.
"Look at
This
these
is the
Look at that. Nice.
Did we get up? We were in the high 300s. Me and you were going back and forth,
yeah.
bidding on those.
Is this
books.
the
We were in the
Freeze
high
Brothers
300s.
line?
Yes,
Yeah.
this was Natty
Yeah.
Freeze.
Yep. I remember. I think I remember
Hey.
seeing it. This is crazy.
Yeah, I think you won at 385 or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere in that ballpark. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
Totally worth it.
That
Oh, it
was
was,
awesome,
you know,
dude.
they're not.
There's no right way. There's no wrong way to collect, and whatever you like, you like. That's a perfect example. You know, even though
Yeah.
Roman and him were fighting over that book, they both loved it. You know, and it's like just love what they love. You know, whether it got $300 for a modern book doesn't matter. It's what they like.
The
Period.
chase is fun.
Thankfully, it was a lot. It wasn't like it was just one book.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
one book.
Oh,
Yes, get you some nice Star Wars,
I just
Yeah.
replaced.
Luke's,
I just replaced
some first betas.
mine this week.
Yeah, I can't. You can't go wrong with some of the classics, man. That's
No.
that's how I live life. And everything doesn't have to be slabbed.
no,
Nope.
it doesn't.
no,
it doesn't.
We
I
control
agree.
the power with that, man. That's the
That's what I
problem,
keep
man.
saying. I keep saying that. The people.
And
the
not
people-
everything has to be a 9.8.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
But if you're
six
buying
are
a
fine.
modern book, you should try.
It better be.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Does
the
anybody else
Flintstone
have a
thing.
list? Oh,
Yeah,
snap.
but
Look at that. That's cool.
Damn.
That's cool.
that is awesome.
The Flintstone Kid.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
I'll hit you up, Barbarian.
Not before I hit him up, Rome.
Yeah, you go
Oh,
ahead.
wow. He's the
I got a
Wolfman.
list of books here I got to pick up.
Yeah, I got a
The
list
whole
of
run.
stuff I'm looking for too, Barbarian. I'll definitely hit you up, man.
Very cool. Yeah, he just wow, that's very cool.
You ever
bro.
think about books you need and you just have to keep writing them down on your list?
Yeah.
And it looks like
Yep.
a scrap
Yep.
piece of paper and it's stuff everywhere.
Mhm.
I got the
Yep.
notepad on my iPhone I use.
Yeah, I got the
Yep.
notes
Oh
in
my
my Android. Like, let me make sure I look for this anytime I go out.
Like
Here's
random
another-
thought while I'm working, I'll be like, hold on, let me add that in just in case.
Here's another fun one I picked up too this week. This is pretty cool. You'll like this, G
You know,
man.
it's those books they say you're supposed to have in your collection.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, yeah, the Ryan Brown.
Nice.
That looks like a foil.
Signed Ryan Brown.
That is
Wow.
a gorgeous cover. Ryan Brown killed that.
Beautiful. Total
Right,
xenomorph
right.
right there. Love it.
He did
Dude,
a
you
Fabio Jimbo as well. Oh, just killed the remarks. Ryan Brown
Yeah.
is excellent.
Those Usagi books.
Can
are
anyone answer me
undervalued.
a question? It's important. Alien.
Yep.
How come it's rebooted again and again?
Marvel
Because
owns it.
I was reading up to issue 12 or 13, and now there's
new
Alien
storyline.
1 out again.
That's
New
what Marvel
storyline.
does.
But the storyline never finished with the other comic.
It's irritating. Yes, I know.
I thought it did kind of end.
I can't answer what the
What,
corporation.
people
was doing.
died.
Yeah.
People died, and yeah, but it didn't. It didn't really. I thought there's going to be something else happen
They
rather
were
than.
number one sell. So
And then they'll have an
Yeah, yeah,
annual
no
that'll
shit.
explain what just happened.
Yeah, and they'll reboot it and do it
Yeah.
over again, and then show
and then the
something.
next one will be Aliens and Predator.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
will
So-
say the Predator 1 and 2 surprised me how solid those were.
Yeah, they're good. I like them.
Oh,
Nice, Roman. Wow. Wow. Sweet. Just for
I
Halloween.
love that cover.
Gotta love it.
I love that cover. The Nightmare on Elm Street.
You just
D-Man,
what?
I'm getting the alert on my laptop. It's about to die, so I'm
All
gonna
right.
jump off.
Great.
It's
Go ahead.
6 hours.
I love you, buddy. Anything you got coming up, buddy?
So Carlito and I are continuing every week. It's gonna be Friday for the next couple of weeks, doing Halloween Horror Month, and we just did Fallen today with Denzel. Next week it is Frailty with Matthew McConaughey. Bill
Yes, we were
Paxton.
just talking about that.
So we're gonna be doing that, and then the week after that, Zodiac by David Fincher, and then we're
Ooh.
doing a retrospective of the Halloween movies, and then the last week is going to be open discussion, just horror in general, what we love.
Let me know. I would like to come on.
I will. And Hellraiser comes out next week, next Friday, the reboot. So I'm excited for that. We have graphic novel book club, which will be Blue and Green by Ram V, which
Okay.
is kind of a jazz / supernatural book Jen picked. And I might do a couple of random comic shows, just kind of talking spooky comics.
Cool.
That's what I got right now.
All right, Dan. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
All right,
Yeah, that's
great
always
hanging
cool.
out with everybody.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah,
Cheers,
I'm good.
Bye-bye.
Have a great one, Dan.
Can't go
Okay.
wrong with the horror stuff in my book.
No, me
Never.
neither.
Horror all year round.
Oh, what? I know this movie. I've seen this movie. It's a classic. Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing? There's actually a movie called The Holy Mountain. It's a classic. It's from the early 70s. I can't remember the name of the director, but hey, great. All right. Sandz, is everybody taking a pee break?
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Mine's complete. Hands
Roman,
washed.
that
up.
was awesome. Your books earlier, it was fantastic. That was so cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say Uncle Roman. I picked up a gang of Daredevil, man. You and me with the
Somebody
Daredevil,
gave-
buddy.
my man Double Low gave me these.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Those are cool.
Yeah.
So
Favorites
yeah,
going to be
yeah,
good.
he gave me these.
Sweet.
So I'm getting all my little nostalgia stuff as much as I can.
Yep.
And I forgot.
You have to.
Second Marvel villain. I forgot about this guy. That's my guy.
Very gargoyle. Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
That's my guy. I don't keep too many Thor books. I got rid of most of my Thor books, but I kept my Great Gargoyle.
Now, you remember Gargoyle from the Defenders, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was in like the later Defenders run. He's got a whole separate first appearance thing, right? Or are they considering the Great Gargoyle like?
Did Bernie Wrightson do a book? He did.
Yeah, he did a 4-part
No,
miniseries.
Gargoyle-
Bernie
Bernie Wrightson
Bernie
did the
Wrightson
book.
did a 4-part miniseries.
Yeah. There was a 4-part mini that was
I think Bernie
Gargoyle.
Wrightson did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Bernie Wrightson did because I had one of the. Well, I was bidding on one of the books because he had signed it. I was trying to get a book that he had signed. He had
Right.
signed. So that's what was going on with that. And I don't know where I got this stuff from. Where is all that?
You always got some gems.
Somebody had them like
This
undercover
guy
price.
has the best. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
So this guy, I had him under. I was getting one book, and I ended up buying these duels. I've been getting all of
yeah.
these.
Nice.
Beautiful. That's a
And
beautiful color.
then these were books with undercover price. That's the Black History Month for reread.
Yep.
Mhm.
J. Scott Campbell. I guess this just came out clear as Sorcerer Supreme.
Right.
Yep.
Clear.
What?
J. Scott Campbell.
Nice.
And then we got. I don't even know who did this, and I don't even know it's under. I just seen it. Virgin Variant, Zatanna.
Oh, I have that
Oh
book.
yeah, that's number 7 or 6. Yeah.
That's
I don't,
cool.
I'm not
What?
sure if mine's
I don't
actually.
forgot what I look. I don't forgot what I bought because it got.
I might have the trade dress of that. I'm not sure, but that's a beautiful cover. I love that Zatanna.
Jenny Friesen is beautiful. She's a wonderful person.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful too.
Beautiful.
I'm loving the Susan Micah on the Catwoman right now.
Is this
Yeah.
supposed to be Killmonger?
Yeah, I think so.
It's the villain rain cover, and he's gold and everything. I think that's Killmonger.
Yeah.
What is this one here? I was waiting to get this. The Silk.
Oh yeah, that's a cool one.
Oh no, bring that back up. I didn't see it. Sorry.
Now I got one
Whoa.
here for you.
That's cool cover. Yep.
The other freezing. Oh, this I needed just for the connecting cover. So that's the reason I was buying a book. This is the book I was really trying to get. I needed it for all my connecting covers.
Nice.
This is for the G-Man. I seen this. This is you can't really see it.
What?
Oh, the Lacey cover too. They actually
Look at
toned that
that.
down. They toned that down.
If you hold it in
was
your hands,
awesome.
you can't see it in there. See the bra?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the
Barely.
bustier.
Barely.
Then she got the
Wow.
panties on with the garter belt.
Yeah. Oh,
You
look at
gotta have
that.
it right here in front of you. You gotta look at it, but that's So she got like
Oh.
sheer on with the all the lingerie on up under it.
Yeah,
Love
they
it.
toned it down. It was a little bit more
Was it?
risque.
And
Why
the
did they tone it
Stormbreakers,
down?
you know I'm
DC
X23
made them
down.
change up a few covers recently, man. It was
And I'm
really
bringing
Yeah.
X23 down. So her X23 and Honey Badger.
Oh, nice.
X23 and Honey Badger. The sisters together. Or whatever, however, sisters, cousins, whatever you want to call them. That's I just got those come in today. That freezing, I'm trying not to slab, but this here. Whoa. This is whoa.
That's
I really
beautiful.
liked all the Joelle Jones stuff when she was started
Okay.
with Catwoman
All right,
again.
guys, we're going on to 2 hours. I would like to get to the questions of the 2 questions of the night. For Sandz here, you ready, brother?
yes.
All right, here we go. Boom, 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 and bam. There we go. Do you have any inspirational thoughts or ideas for the community as a whole?
Yeah, so when I think about this question, in terms of inspirational thoughts or ideas for the community as a whole, I think what we see at times is the community is fractured. It's just like in any workplace or anything else. There's little cliques that form. There's the Mean Girls Club and everything else. And I think from the shows like this and things that are welcoming and open, I think people need to put on a different, a more global mindset in a sense of opening up and listening to others' opinion, and also challenging the norm. Right? It's okay to say, you know, Hulk 179 might be a cameo, right? Or might have something in the back of it. You don't have to be a lemur. You don't also have to be a part of one clique or anything of that nature. I think what we need to do as a community is embrace the community as a whole, every faction, every part of it, and celebrate that, man. And I think, with so many people coming back to comics and coming back to and finding this community, it's one that has embraced me. And so I appreciate that. So my message to the rest of the community is to embrace everyone. Don't just, oh, that guy is cool, I'll let him in. Oh, thank you. I'm Sandz. Thank you for letting me in. But let everyone in, regardless of differences or whether they fit the cool kid model or whatever. And I think what we're finding is so many people are so talented in this community, man. It is ridiculous how much we can learn and grow from one another and be able to connect and be able to benefit by working with one another. So that is my goal in terms of thoughts, inspirational ideas for this community. Be open-minded, embrace, and do what you got to do to kind of explore this community.
Well said.
Thank you, good sir. Hey,
G-Man, you're muted, man.
I'm muted. Well done.
Thank you,
That
good
was
sir.
awesome. Awesome.
I
Awesome.
appreciate it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, next question. That was excellent. Man, oh man. All right. Here we go. What does thinking outside the box mean to you?
So in terms of thinking outside of the box, I think specifically what it means to me is taking a look at what everyone has done and, for lack of a better word, re-engineering, redesign. Think of ways that you would be able to do that, whether it's to make your life easier or there's ways to improve upon, right? So when I say and thinking outside of the box also means don't approach the same problems the same way, right? You want to be open-minded to new solutions. You want to be open-minded to new ideas and new voices, because that helps your mindset grow beyond the group think and beyond just the norms that keep everyone constrained. If you're thinking outside of the box, you're solution oriented, you're focused on kind of getting the job done, and that's going to move the needle forward. So thinking outside of the box to me means being totally creative and not utilizing the same old tool sets that you've been given, but really thinking about new tools and new ways to use them and re-engineering and reworking problems and solving them. So
Cool.
Beautiful.
thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you. That
it.
was excellent. Excellent.
I appreciate it.
Beautiful. Man, it's been a really good show tonight. Really good show.
Thank you, my brother. I've had so much fun just hanging out and getting to know you guys. And I got to go raid Roman's coffers over there. We got all kinds of goodies. I'm going to Detroit, y'all.
Oh, man. Uncle Roman. Unbelievable.
But gents, I do have to get ready to jump.
Yep.
So I want to thank you guys for having me on,
Absolutely,
man.
brother.
And if any of you guys sell or want to be on Wine
go.
and Cheese, or as artists want
Please.
to be on Blank Cover Battles,
Yeah, please. I'm sorry, Sandz. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do your thing, buddy.
Oh,
Tell people
no
what
problem.
you're doing, what you got coming up. Sorry.
So, tonight, as in Sunday night, Roman will be on the show with me. We'll be on the cookie shop. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern. We do a weekly auction, and that's every Sunday and Tuesday. Also, this week, we will have Wine and Cheese and Comics, Please. And then 2 weeks from now, we will have Blank Cover Battles. Again, we're always looking for new artists in the community that want to participate. We're also always looking at new sellers. And shout out to, as we talk community, shout out to Who Dat, shout out to the Madhouse, shout out to, New York Warriors.
Art chemist.
Yes, Art Chemist. Shout out to New York Warriors. All of these people who are doing their part to create this community in terms of auctions and other things that we do. So, but there's so many more. I'm just naming a couple of the auctions really quickly. But shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate this community and the embrace. Shout out to you, G-Man, and the comic book G-Spot, man. You guys are awesome.
Nerdy Collective. I hope you enjoyed yourself, brother. Give me 1 second.
Yes.
Before you leave, just give me a moment and we're going to shut it down here. Roman, you got anything coming up, buddy? He just said it. But go ahead.
I'm gonna be with my man Sandz tomorrow. Tuesday if Beta Ray is available, I might be on Beta Ray. And Friday's the Warriors. I might have to get up and invite me in 6 hours.
Okay.
6.5 hours. Coffee and Comics is at 9:30. 6.5 hours from now.
Hey, that's the kickoff. That's the kickoff for the football game, Roman. Roman, that's early football hours.
Man, so if they do Coffee and Comics, I'm trying to set up stuff. Look, the fun thing is showing the books. The pain in the ass is putting them back up.
Roman, I have one question. Did you sell all of your Tomb of Dracula? Because I missed it. Did you have Tomb of Dracula for sale?
What I'm doing with my collection is I'm trying to make decisions on what I want to keep now for me and get rid of the us. The key to my Tomb of Dracula is I sold my number one. Do I want to replace my number one or get rid of the rest of them and just keep my blade? And that's the decision I'm trying to make right now.
The G-Man's very interested, so let me know.
So I got
I've lost the set.
Blade is slab.
Look at him. Look at this.
Martin's drinking the milk.
Oh, he did it.
It's a Twix. Written on both sides. You dip it in milk and make a straw out of it. I got to try that.
Yes.
Hey, here you go, G-Man. I haven't made up my mind, but I pulled the doubles out. And
Okay.
It's like a lot that might go up on Sandz tomorrow. So these
well,
doubles,
great.
I don't even want these.
Dude, I want them. Just give me a price.
9, 16, 19 is the key. I forgot what.
Yeah, I don't care. Just give me a price.
21. I had a few of these. This is Bernie Wrightson cover.
What time is your show on tomorrow, Sandz? Sorry.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Eastern. Oh, and there was a Silver Surfer in there.
I see it. I see. I know what he's got now.
I've been putting stuff out. I'm trying to reduce my collection.
Oh, you're killing me, dude.
Good stuff.
I got your book still to the side,
Yep.
I had to sell them together. I can't sell a book because
okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna shut down here in a minute, you guys. Martin, you got anything? Deuce, you got anything, bud?
No, I'll be with you next time you're on, buddy.
All right, cool. See, in 2 weeks, we'll have 2 weeks.
Yep. 2 weeks.
Big shout out.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. On the oh my goodness, blind as a bat.
16th or 17th or 18th, something like that.
15th. The 15th in 2
Saturday.
weeks, you guys. We have a Rob Fat Stacks will be on that night. So that's who we got on the Nerdy Collective then.
Nice.
So that'll be a good show. He's a slab man. So
Yes.
it'll be interesting. All right. Ah, you still have it. And you got the other one, right?
Right.
Ah, dude, please. Ah, are you gonna have this on tomorrow?
No, this is waiting to make a deal with the G-Man. I won't sell those, but to the G-Man.
Oh, you know what? If you want to make a deal, you could always be a sweetheart and just my birthday present this year for the 22nd.
Hey, it's my birthday. It's my birthday tomorrow.
It was mine yesterday, bro. Where you at with that?
That was on the 14th, Rome. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm 40 tomorrow, so
Exactly.
Oh my god.
All right, we're gonna call it here. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Remo, Vetica, you guys, all you guys rock. We have had 8 people, 18 strong watching tonight. That's awesome. You guys, I love you guys. So I'm gonna cut this. Just hang in there, Sandz. I'll be right with you in 2 seconds.
Oh, no worries.
There we go. So making sure I do this right. So you community, I want to say thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the Northern Nerdy Collective. Had a fantastic time with Sandz. Sandz, thank you so much. You were wonderful. And all my co-hosts that came on tonight, Roman, Martin, Deuce, Dan, and Carlito. Awesome. You guys rock. So thank you so much for being here. I had a good time. Big shout out to all my buddies out there. Big shout out to Bruce Manston. Thank you so much, buddy, for those books. I really appreciate it. And big shout out to you, community. So peace, love, blessed be, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Adios.